Hello, so what we need to have a look is how a moving coil microphone works. So in a previous video, what we looked at is how a loudspeaker works. Now a moving coil microphone kind of works like a loudspeaker in reverse. Okay, it uses the generator effect rather than using the motor effect. So let's have a look at that. So let's say you've got somebody singing your favourite Katy Perry song, which of course is not Firework. Okay, so here they are singing about plastic bags, and when they are singing, what happens is that generates that longitudinal wave, okay, which is represented by the wave energy being parallel to the direction of energy transfer. So what you've got is you've got these compressions and rarefactions moving through the air, and then they impact against your microphone. Now the microphone case in itself is made from a flexible diaphragm at the front, and behind that sits a coil of wire that's in a magnetic field already, and that sits on top of this kind of W-shaped permanent magnet that sits underneath. And what happens is, this vibrates the flexible diaphragm, and that nudges the coil of wire backwards and forwards. And because that coil of wire is moving and cutting through an already existing magnetic field line, that generates a current, okay, if it's part of a complete circuit. So let's go through this step by step. That longitudinal wave, okay, causes variations in sound pressure, and because of that, it moves the flexible diaphragm, so that vibrates at the front. Okay? Because the diaphragm is vibrating, that coil starts to move backwards and forwards. Okay? Now, we know that if you move an already existing wire through a magnetic field like that, then it will induce a potential difference across the ends of the coil. So, the coil cuts through the magnetic field, and that magnetic field has been provided by that W-shaped permanent magnet that's already sat in there. So, because it cuts through the magnetic field, this induces a potential difference. As this induces a potential difference, if it's part of a complete circuit, current will flow around. And when you have got a sound being produced in a microphone, what it is it's interpreting the different change of size and direction of the current and turning that into an electrical signal. And the electrical signal that is put out by a microphone matches those pressure variations, and that's how a microphone works.